Okay folks, here we go again. Let's see how we go with this silly dumbass copier system. Alright, we're just going to flash the badges folks, as we normally do. Yes. Let's see what we can get up to with this piece of shit. Okay. Gonna leave it on 100. It's been a wet day today, folks. I had to go in the rain and pick up some photocopier paper, which, yeah, fortunately I had a plastic bag and I had an umbrella, just an umbrella to cover things up, and I got it home and it was all right. Only thing is the packaging's a bit covered, has too much glue on it. I can't get the I tore the top of the ream as well as the side of the ream, and I just can't seal it properly. It's annoying, folks. Considering that most companies like to scrimp on product, these guys like too much fucking glue. Oh, fuck, that's dumb. Anyway, enough about that. We got here North Shore Living, another Snooty magazine. There you go. We're going to make this face look interesting as far as snootiness goes. Let's see if we can make this look nice. Snooty as it is. Let's see if we've made this look any good. Oh, that looks interesting. Look at those two eyes. That looks really like an interesting piece. I'm actually thinking we're going to use that as our focal point. So that's what we've just created, and this is what we're going to use. Hopefully it'll look good. So now we're just going to switch over to copied paper. We're going to enlarge this 400, and wondering if maybe we're going to lighten it further. So we're going to go here, and maybe that's too light. We're just going to lighten it a bit. We're just going to discard this onto the recycle pile. Then we're just going to use that eye thingy. We're going to try and make it look more interesting. This will be a little bit tricky, trying to get this in the right place on the glass. Hopefully we're just going to guess it. See how we go. So this will go up 400%. May not be enough. I may have to make a second master copy, which this one might be. So let's see how this turns out. If we've made a good guess as to where to put it, as I often do with my work. And yeah, we fucked up with the positioning. We need to push it up higher, I think. But it looks nice, and I like the rainbow bit there. So we're just going to, I think it has to go up a bit. I think it's going up rather than down. I could be wrong. So we're just going to raise it a fair amount and see how we go. It's a bit difficult trying to show you how to position it properly with just two hands. So let's hope we've made this a better one, or the one we're going to finish with. Yeah, that looks good. We got it right in the middle of the page. Doesn't look good for a mirror image, but we're going to use this as our master copy, and hopefully we can make an interesting mirror out of it. So we're just going to go, and we're going to enlarge this. Perhaps we're going to go at 200%, and we're just going to set these up a bit better, wondering if maybe we're just going to leave it as is, and we're just going to take the first version. This is the original, or the master. No, that's the master. whatever. So I'm getting confused, folks. I'm only human. I don't do everything right, as you've known. So we're just going to put this on the glass, and we're going to try and put it within the A6 area. Again, we're going to guess roughly where it's going to end up. So let's see if that's going to turn out anything good. It's hard to try and use both hands to position, and it's hard to try and show you guys how I'm going to position it. So let's see if this first take is any good. Yeah, it looks nice. That looks really nice. Looks very grainy, but it looks nice. I'm wondering if we're going to make it a bit bigger, or we're going to maybe move it up a bit, because this, I think, is, we want, whatever. We're just going to make this look really nice. So we're going to lift it up a bit. We're just going to lift it up a bit, folks. And we're going to perhaps enlarge it a bit bigger. Or we're just going to leave it, folks. I'm just intuitively speaking, we're going to leave it. I try to flow with intuition. That's how I get my work done, even when I've not made a good, not being as deliberate with the positioning of my images as I should normally be. That looks good. Wondering if we're going to enlarge it a bit further, or we're going to leave it like that. Well, let's see what we can do. On the horizontal, I think we're going to enlarge it a bit. So we're going to make it 220 on the horizontal. So we're just going to make an enlargement. I just heard the scanner make a bit of a squeak. This machine's got quite a few mechanical noises, and they usually are, most of them are usually heard when the machine's just warmed up. So yeah, it's a very... Anyway, that looks good. We've gotten rid of that, and now I'm thinking we're going to make our mirror image work. Wondering if we've done it right. I often have my doubts when I'm working with this shit, that I don't always... Sometimes I tend to try to get things done too quickly and too readily. But basically, yeah, sometimes I don't always produce something that I'm really happy with, and it really pisses me off. And sometimes I just got myself to blame for not being as thorough with what I'm doing, trying to, or diligent, that's the word I'm looking for, diligent. I'm not always as diligent at trying to aim for excellence as I am. Sometimes I worry that the card's going to be full and I'm going to have a demo cut short. I just get worried about silly things, folks. I'm not sure how this is actually going to look as a mirror image, but we'll soon find out if I'm working well enough with my intuition instead of against it. But sometimes not everything comes off. You know, you can't, even if I improve my game, there's still going to be the odd demo that doesn't work out, and that there's nothing you can really do about it, folks. It's just inevitable. It's not a perfect world. We're not living in nirvana or utopia. We're living on planet Earth, and then if we are restricted by things on this planet, we're restricted. So we can't expect perfection on this. In this world, it's the next world that perfection will arrive at. It's not this broken, fucked up world that we're going to expect perfection or near perfection even. We're going to try our best to make a better planet in the future, but we can't eliminate every fucking problem, however much we would like to. But anyway, that doesn't look too bad. I think now we could call this demo quits.